I'm going to preface, they're doing some work on the house at the bottom of my house, and so I'm sorry if you can hear that at any point. They literally do it all day, every day, so I can't avoid it. But yeah, I've put a bunch of prompts in my Mockingjay Part 2 cup that I got when I went to see it in the cinema, that naturally I've kept. That's what I mean by the building work, so if you can hear that, I apologise. But let's get straight on to picking the TBR. I think I'm going to pick six different books, because I usually read around 6 to 8, so I don't want to overload myself. Will I actually read these books? We will see at the end of the month. As I said, I don't usually do TBRs, so I don't think I'll be very good at sticking to one, but let's see how it goes. Okay. By the way, some of these I wrote today, and then some of them have been in there for months, and so I've got no clue what they say. So let's go with this one. Oops. From an author that I love. This excites me because there's so many that I could go with, but straight off the top of my head, one author in particular is coming to mind, and I'm so excited, so I'm gonna go get those books because I'm pretty sure that's what I'm gonna go with. Okay, bear with me. Okay, so the author I was thinking of is Ali Hazelwood. These are the last 2 books of hers that I haven't yet read, and I'm really keen to read them. So I think I'm gonna pick between these 2. So I've got Check and Mate, which is Ali's only YA book, that follows like a chess prodigy, you know what I mean, after she quits, but then she's getting back into it, and a relationship that she forms with another chess prodigy. And then I've also got Loathe to Love You, which are short stories. This is a short story collection that follow the different characters. I'm not sure if they're new characters or if they are characters from previous books. I think they're new characters. A collection of steamy STEMinist novellas. Mara, Sadie and Hannah are friends first, scientists always. Okay, yeah, so they're new characters. And honestly, between these 2, I don't know. I've had this one for longer, and so I feel like I should go with Check and Mate because I've had this since last Christmas. So I think I'm going to go with Check and Mate. Check and Mate. Check and Mate by Ali Hazelwood. I think Ali Hazelwood also has like another. She potentially has one coming out in May as well. I can't remember what it's called, but I think she's definitely got at least another one coming out this year, potentially 2, because there may be one in May. God, God, I can't remember what it's called, but I'm pretty sure that was in May, which I will probably also end up reading in May, but I don't want to get too behind, so if she already has 2 more coming out this year, then I need to read one of these 2, so I'm not too behind. So we're going to go with Check and Mate by Ali Hazelwood from an author that I love. We'll go for pick number 2. If I can grab one. Okay. Okay, it's fine. That's fine. Start a new non-fantasy series. Do I want to start another series? No. But will I for the sake of this video? Yes. Okay. I will go grab some options. Okay. Again, I've found 2 options for this. They are both parts of like interconnecting standalones, romance / dark romance. Tell me why this is so hard. I've got so many fantasy series I could start, but non-fantasy, not too many. But yeah, these are the 2 that I have gone with. We've got Priest by Sierra Simone, and then Collide by Belle Carber. So this one is a hockey romance, and then this one is a dark romance. I'm not sure. My gut is telling me Priest, but I've had this one for a really long time. This one is about Summer Preston, whose professor has issues, whose professor gives her an ultimatum, and she finds herself on an unexpected collision course with hockey captain Aidan Crawford. Or Priest, which is surprisingly about a priest. He's a priest, and here is his confession. I think I'm gonna go with Priest because I've been seeing a lot about this recently, and yeah, it's part of like, it's an interconnected series. So also in the Priest series we've got Sinner and Saint. Priest. And yeah, despite the fact that I only bought this last month, I think, it's good to read them when you buy them. It's also not too long, and I have a feeling this is probably available on Kindle Unlimited as well, so I might be able to read it on Kindle Unlimited, which is good because I've been obsessed with my Kindle. I've been reading so much from my Kindle, so I think we're gonna go with Priest by Sierra Simone. I apologise to Collide, but this gives me like Icebreaker vibes, and whilst I liked Icebreaker, like, it was nothing special, and I find that all of the like college, they're now drilling, all of the college like hockey romance books are basically the same. Like, once you've read one, you've read them all. So I'm not in any rush to get to this one. But yeah, we've gone with Priest. Let's pick a book. Prompt number 3. Okay, I'm going with this one. This is one that I wrote today. A book that I've been scared to read. Okay. I did a video last month, I think, which is basically books I'm scared to read, and so I thought I would pick one that I talked about in that video. So I forced myself to tackle them, and so there's a few I could go with, so I'll go grab them. I've narrowed it down to 2 books. I think Check and Mate was actually in that video as well, so go me. I've already added that to the TBR, but I've gone with these 2. Babel by R.F. Kuang and Lessons in Chemistry by Bonnie Garmes. Both of these books scare me quite a lot. Babel more than Lessons in Chemistry, and for that reason I feel like I should go with Babel. And I've had Babel for so long, as you can tell by the fact that this is literally a hardback. But Lessons in Chemistry follows Elizabeth Zott, who is a chemist, and it's set in the early 1960s at Hastings Research Institute. And Elizabeth Zott is forced to resign, and she signs up as the host of a cooking show, Supper at 6. And she has a revolutionary approach to cooking, fueled by scientific and rational commentary. And then Babel, which is set at a college in Oxford in 1836. Blah blah blah. Yeah, set at the Royal Institute of Translation. And we're following Robin. What's his name? Does it even tell me his name? Yeah, Robin Swift, who was orphaned and brought to England by a mysterious guardian until it became, and he thought Babel was a paradise until it became a prison. But can a student stand up against an empire? Oh my god. I don't know, something about this book just terrifies me, but I've had it for so long, and I feel like if I never, pick it up, I'm never gonna read it. So maybe, guys, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna put Babel on my TBR. I am really excited to read this, and I have heard such great things about it. It's just so long, and there's so much. The writing is so small. But I've read 2 other R.F. Kuang books, and I loved both of them. So there's no reason for me not to enjoy this one. I also went to Oxford University, and so I love reading about Oxford, because I was there, but this is a good thing. R.F. Kuang also has another book coming out this year, and I feel like I definitely can't buy that book if I've not read this one, because I've had this for 3 years. When did this book come out? This book came out in 2022. So yeah, I've had this book for 3 years. So it's time. It's happening. Babel by R.F. Kuang. Okay, prompt number 4. I've got 2 again. Let's go with this one. Okay. A book set at a school. I feel like we've just done that with Babel. Can I think of any others? A book set at a school. Okay, I'll go see what I can find. By the way, here we go. I haven't even poured over options for this. I know exactly what I want to pick. As soon as I figured out that this one was set at a war academy, I was like, sick, I'm gonna pick that. And that's Blood of Hercules by Jasmine Mass. I've heard such conflicting things about this book, and that's exactly what makes me want to read it. From what I've heard, everyone just says it's like a badly written, bad romance book, and what more could I want? Honestly, that sounds incredible. So we're definitely picking Blood of Hercules. I've also got this stunning edition that's signed by the author, and it says, step into the Colosseum and the Spartan War Academy, where monsters are made, immortality is won, and a god can die. And it follows Alexis Hurt. Isn't a hero, and she certainly isn't a god, but all she's ever been is a survivor. And this isn't a new series as well, but it's okay because only this book is out. But yeah, no, I'm really excited to read this one. I also think the cover is just absolutely stunning. I think it's a reverse harem book as well. I'm not sure. Or like a wide juice, I have no idea. think it sounds great. Purely for the fact that everyone says it's awful. So yeah, Blood of Hercules. Book number 5. Let's go with this one. A book that I got within the last month. Okay, this could be a lot of things. I got a lot of books in the last month. Okay, let me go have a look. And this is one I haven't bought options for. I've just got one book. Because if I don't read this pretty much straight away, I know I won't ever get to it, and I've bought it in hardback, so I need to read it. And that is Watch Me by Tara Mavi, which is the newest book in the Shatter Me series. This is the Waterstones exclusive edition, and I don't think you're ready for this, but it's so pretty. This is a sequel series, I'm not sure if it's going to be a series, to the Shatter Me books, set in the future. So we are 10 years later, I think. Yeah, 10 years since the end of the final Shatter Me book, and we are following the brother of one of the characters in the Shatter Me series. My only issue is that I read the Shatter Me series so long ago that I can't necessarily remember everything that happened, which is why I've been putting this off since I got it, and why I know if I don't read it now I won't get to it. So I'm going to put this on the TBR. I'm so excited for it though. Like, I love the Shatter Me series. I think this cover is probably my favourite cover from the entire series. Like, it's just so nice. It's the Waterstones exclusive edition, and it's so pretty. But yeah, we're gonna go with this. Obviously I won't say anything about what this is about because it's a sequel of a whole series, so that would just be one big spoiler. This is the prettiest sprayed edge, but okay, it's fine. A different book with pretty sprayed edges. Let's see what I can find. My angle just changed. That's because the book that I've picked was in the stack of books that my phone is resting on. So, sorry about that. But this is one of my Illumicrate books. First of all, the cover is pretty, but the sprayed edges are so nice. It's like this city skyline, like gothic city skyline, and yeah, they are just so pretty. And this is the Illumicrate book that I'm most excited about reading. So I'm gonna go with this. That sounds nice. Honestly, the thing that makes me want to read this the most is priest blood worker who spent her entire life perfecting her blood magic, building a network of spies and gathering scraps of power. Now to protect her brother, she assassinates their father and takes the place as head of the family, and that's only the start of her revenge. And it's a darkly seductive romantic debut with a villainous, bloodthirsty heroine who finds herself plunged into the dangerous world of power, politics and murder. And like, that sounds great. This was also in my books that I'm most excited to read video. And honestly, I think when I've read this one, I may have read them all from that video, so I might redo that video once I've read this one. I'm so excited for this, it sounds so great. And the sprayed edges are lovely. Mistress of Lies by K.M. Enright. Okay, so here's everything that we picked, and I'll just do a quick like rapid fire reminder. So from an author I love, I picked Checkmate by Ali Hazelwood. And then a book that is the first start a new non-fantasy series. Oh my god, pick The Priest by Sierra Simone. Okay, a book that scares me. I picked Babel. It's funny because like I am so excited to read this. I've just been putting it off for so long. This will feel like an accomplishment when I finish it. For a book set at a school, we've got Blood of Hercules by Jasmine Mers. A book that I got within the last month, Watch Me by Tara Murphy. And then finally a book with pretty sprayed edges, Mistress of Lies by K.M. Enright. Okay, so that's it for today's video. Let me know if you've read any of these books, what you're planning on reading in May. I'd love it if they would stop at that. But yeah, leave a like, comment and subscribe if you want to, but don't feel that you have to.